Welcome back to Aaron's Corner. I'm Aaron. Today we're going to talk about when you should replace your battery. So what are some questions you might have?
Well, I've had customers in here ask me and telling me that their cartridges aren't lasting as long. What can we tell them and help them?
There's a few things there. Find out how old their battery is. Take a look at their battery, make sure it's clean. So first start with the battery. Ask some questions about their charger, making sure they got the most updated charger. Get all that stuff out of the way and go right to the filter. So what I might ask somebody is, how long does the filter last you? They say a day. Now it's only lasting me half a day. I talk about how old their battery is. 6 to 8 months, you might consider replacing that battery due to wear and tear and performance issues. The first thing you'll notice with the battery that's that old is that it doesn't hold a charge as long. But more importantly, it might affect the duration of your cartridge, okay?
Kind of like they're pumping on it too much.
It
They
could be
get
the
the
case.
nicotine.
6 to 8 months, we would consider replacing that battery for two reasons. Again, the battery's not going to last as long, and it could have a negative effect on your cartridge, meaning the cartridge might not last as long. So just kind of watch out for those things, and you tell the customer that, obviously. 6 to 8 months, consider replacing your battery. Look for these signs. If your cartridges aren't lasting as long, that is probably the reason why.
Due to the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it makes sense that the battery's being discharged and recharged.
Now, let's imagine that that's not the issue, that their batteries don't fall into that timeline, and everything we've looked at tells us the battery's okay, the charger's okay, everything's fine, but they're still getting that, my cartridges aren't lasting me nearly as long. So with this, I like to go into evaporation of the cartridge. There's a little pitch I give everybody, and I explain out, imagine 2 pots of boiling water, equal parts water. One's on medium heat and one is on high heat. Which one evaporates first? The one on high heat. Maybe twice as fast, okay? Evaporation with the cartridge, same concept. So let's take a look at that. First thing I'm going to do is show you medium heat. Soft and slow on the head. Put in a pocket. Now the goal here is to wait about 20 to 30 seconds to let that cool back down. You're controlling the evaporation, controlling the heat, okay? So that's medium heat, that's equal to about a pack to pack and a half. Let's look at high heat, okay? Pretend I took the head. Just pretend. And back on it. Right? Oh shit, where's the time going? I ain't got much of it. Right? Smoker's tendency is that of, I need a hit every 5-10 seconds. So if they have that mentality, their cartridge is going to go faster. So you might explain to somebody the evaporation that might lead them to understanding why their cartridge is going faster than it used to.
How many puffs equal a cigarette?
We match nicotine puff for puff. So every puff you take is equal to that of that cigarette.
So basically how many's in a cigarette is
Yeah.
what you need out here, so maybe 5 or 6.
Well, I mean,
Because
it's about 10 to 15, but you might be, there's a lot of things going on there.
Yeah, if I'm out on a 5-minute break, I'm gonna go out and smoke it real fast.
Right.
But if I'm just normally smoking it, 5, 6, maybe 7 hits, because the rest of the time it burns away.
And once we get the person to switch over from burning tobacco to this, their tendencies change. So the traditional smoker, again, got their hit, right? Blow it out. They might take 2 gulps of air, back to it, and they're on a timer. It's totally different than this. But every hit you take off of this is equal to that of their cigarette.